The student wants to present the conclusion of Zhen Wang and colleagues' 2016 study. Which choice most effectively uses relevant information from the notes to accomplish this goal? While researching a topic, a student has taken the following notes. Tibetan Mastiffs are large dogs native to the Himalayas. A mutation in their EPAS1 gene prevents excess hemoglobin production. Mutation in their HBB gene boosts hemoglobin's oxygen carrying ability. These mutations enable the dogs to withstand hypoxic, low oxygen conditions at high altitudes. In a 2016 study, Zhen Wang and colleagues noted that Tibetan wolves' DNA has the same EPAS1 and HBB mutations. Wang and colleagues determined that the dogs first acquired these mutations by interbreeding with Tibetan wolves around 24,000 years ago. So based on these notes, the conclusion here is that the Tibetan wolves acquired these mutations by interbreeding with the Tibetan wolves 24,000 years ago. So, option choice A says, like Tibetan Mastiffs, Tibetan wolves can withstand hypoxic conditions at high altitudes. This is incorrect because this isn't the conclusion from the study. Instead, the conclusion is that through interbreeding, the Tibetan dogs obtain these mutations. Therefore, A can be eliminated. B. Both Tibetan Mastiffs and Tibetan wolves have mutations in their EPAS1 and HBB genes, which prevent excess hemoglobin production and boost hemoglobin's oxygen-carrying ability, respectively. So this is incorrect because although it does summarize most of the research, it doesn't highlight the conclusion, because the conclusion is on how they acquired this mutation, which was through interbreeding, not that the Tibetan Mastiffs and Tibetan Wolves both have these mutations. Therefore, B can be eliminated as well. C. In addition to preventing excess hemoglobin production, a mutation in Tibetan Mastiff's HBB genes boosts hemoglobin's oxygen-carrying capability. This is incorrect because this doesn't summarize the conclusion of the study either, because the conclusion, as before, is on how they acquired this mutation, which was through interbreeding with Tibetan wolves. So because option choice C doesn't mention this, it can also be eliminated. D. By interbreeding with Tibetan wolves around 24,000 years ago, Tibetan Mastiffs acquired the genetic mutations that enable them to withstand hypoxic conditions. This is the correct answer, because it properly shows that the conclusion of the text is that the Tibetan Mastiffs acquired the genetic mutations through interbreeding with Tibetan wolves. So thus, the correct answer is D.